Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. We've got something really special lined up for you today.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be good.
If you're a Libra listening in, buckle up, because we're diving deep into your personalized astrological forecast for 2025.
I mean, who doesn't love a good personalized forecast, right?
Right, and this one is jam-packed with insights about your health, wealth relationships, even some career stuff. And let me tell you, it's looking like a pretty amazing year for you guys.
Seriously, Libra's 2025 has some really exciting things in store for you
So
guys.
let's jump right in. I want to
Hmm.
start with health because the forecast is saying that the first few months of 2025 are going to be super vibrant for you Libras, like bursting with energy.
That's right. You're going to be like the Energizer Bunny, just going and going and going.
But then it also throws in this little warning about overdoing things, especially travel.
Yeah, well, Libra, so you love to explore new places and experience different cultures and all that jazz. But this forecast is basically saying, hey, enjoy all that travel, but maybe pace yourself a little bit.
Yeah, take it easy, man. And it even specifically mentions potential liver issues between May and September.
Yeah, it does say to watch out for that. So if you're a Libra listening, I mean, it might sound a little scary, but hey, forewarned is forearmed, right?
Exactly. Knowing this ahead of time can help you make healthier choices.
For sure. Like maybe to go easy on the rich foods and alcohol, especially during those months. And, oh, and if you have any chronic conditions, make sure you're taking extra good care of yourself. Regular checkups, all that good stuff.
Definitely. And you know what else it says? It specifically mentions that if you're pregnant or if you're dealing with anemia or thyroid issues, you really got to prioritize your health this year.
Self-care is key for you guys this year, for sure.
Okay, so let's move on to finances because this is where things get really juicy. The forecast is like painting this super rosy picture for Libras in 2025, talking about money coming back to you, some promising property gains. I mean, it sounds pretty incredible, right?
It does, doesn't it? Libras are looking at a financially favorable year overall. There's a good chance you might even see some ancestral property issues resolving themselves between July and November.
Wow, that's huge.
But, there's always a little bit of a catch, right?
Right, there's always a but.
Yeah, the forecast also warns against any risky financial schemes or getting too involved in the share market this year. So Libras, play it smart, be a little more conservative with your investments, and you'll be golden.
Okay, so maybe this isn't the year for big risky ventures.
Right. Think the long-term stability. This is a great time to focus on things like real estate. Maybe even pay down some debt if you have any. And hey, here's a fun little tidbit. The forecast mentions a potential for unexpected income from agriculture.
What, like farming?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you've got a green thumb you don't even know about yet.
Maybe I've got a secret farmer in me. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's finances looking good overall, but what about family and social life?
Well, the forecast does hint at some potential hiccups in this area, mainly like minor disputes within the family.
Oh no, family drama.
Yeah. But don't worry too much. It's nothing you can't handle.
Yeah.
The forecast actually points to a lot of positive events on the horizon, especially around February, March. Family matters could even smooth themselves out around February 4th.
Okay, so some ups and downs, but ultimately things should work out.
Exactly. Communication is key, though, right? Be open and honest with your family members, and you'll get through any rough patches. And, oh yeah, it also specifically mentions that you might want to keep an eye on your dad's health after June, while your mom's health is actually expected to improve. So just, send them some extra love and make sure they're doing okay.
Good advice. And what about kids? Any advice for parents?
It does actually suggest keeping a close eye on your children's social circles, especially after May 18th. Apparently, there might be some influences that could impact their social standing. So, yeah, just be aware of who they're hanging out with.
Okay, noted. So we've covered health, wealth, and family. Let's move on to something a little more fun, love and romance. What's the forecast saying about that?
Oh, it's looking pretty good. Libras are in for a year of blossoming love and romance. Existing relationships are going to get even stronger. And hey, for all you lovebirds living together, maybe it's time to start thinking about making it official.
Wedding bells, maybe?
You never know. But the main takeaway here is that communication is key to keeping the love alive and strong. And a little romantic gesture wouldn't hurt either. Like the forecast specifically suggests a thoughtful gift in February could go a long way.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
And for all the single Libras out there, is there any hope for finding love in 2025?
You know what? Even though it doesn't directly mention new romance, the emphasis on communication and harmony suggests that you're going to be attracting people who are really on your wavelengths.
So just put yourself out there and see what happens.
Right. But one little word of caution. Try to keep that fiery Libra temper in check, especially in July. Just saying.
Good advice. Good advice. Okay, last but not least, let's tackle education and career. The forecast is highlighting the first 3 months of 2025 as being super favorable for Libras in these areas, especially if you're in finance or public relations.
That's right. But then after that, you might face some challenges, demanding tasks at work, maybe even senior officials really putting your abilities to the test.
It's a bit of trial by fire.
Yeah, but it's also a chance to prove yourself right. And don't be surprised if some unexpected opportunities for growth pop up. Just be ready to adapt to change.
So what's the best way to prepare for these potential challenges and changes?
Stay flexible, be open to new possibilities, and do your research, especially if you're thinking about switching careers or taking any new courses.
Makes sense. And is there anything Libras can do to kind of smooth the path a little bit?
Well, the forecast does suggest chanting the mantra Om Namah Shivaya daily. It's a powerful mantra in the Hindu tradition that's believed to help overcome obstacles and attract positive energy and blessings.
Sounds like a good practice for everyone, really.
Yeah, it really is.
So there you have it, Libras. Your personalized astrological forecast for 2025. It looks like it's going to be a year filled with opportunities, growth, maybe a few bumps along the way, but hey, that's life, right?
Absolutely. Just remember, Libras, to prioritize your well-being, communicate openly, and embrace change. You got this.
I love it. All right, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us. And before we go, I want to leave you with a little something extra to think about. If you find this forecast helpful and you're curious to learn even more about your astrological blueprint, I encourage you to look into your moon sign. It can reveal some fascinating insights into your emotional nature and how you interact with the world.
Definitely worth checking out.
Okay, that's it from us. We wish you all a fantastic and fulfilling 2025. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.